So a new activity I discovered that I really love doing in Japan is hiking. And yesterday I went on a really long hike. It was about 5 hours total, I'd say. 5 to 6 hours, that's long for me. I don't do hikes like that. And I basically climbed from Kyoto to the Biwa Lake in Otsu. So I can show you guys actually, it's that thing right there. I climbed over that mountain basically to a lake that was extremely beautiful. I can play some clips as well for this one, try to add a bit more effort for the video, since I do really feel like it was an extremely enjoyable experience. Firstly, I did hike one previous time in Japan as well, and I'm not talking about like small hikes like Fushimi Inari, like climbing to the top, or Kurama, which is very easy. Like those things are considered hikes, I guess, but like I'm talking about hikes that take like 4 to 5 hours, around like 10 kilometers plus, stuff like that. I did one last year in Miyajima called Mount Misen. We hiked up to the observatory there. Very fun, but it was also an unexpected hike. It's like one of my friends was just like, let's go, let's do some hikes. And then we randomly decided to do it. We didn't know what we were in for. We had no idea it was gonna be like 500 something meters and take like 4 hours to do. I did not bring water, so I was extremely dehydrated. This time around, I was, my friend who invited me to the hike, we just went together, and she told me what to expect, and also had like this app called All Trails that gave like a lot of information. So when I looked at it, I was like, okay, this is 12 kilometers, it's 800 meters tall. I've done Mount Misen before. I know I need to bring water. I know I'm gonna get hot while I'm also going, so I don't need too many layers. It's winter right now in Japan. But it's not like too cold, I feel, but except I have kind of like a higher body temperature normally, so I get hot pretty quickly. So I usually don't need to worry too much about being too cold, but bringing gloves definitely helps. Bringing water helps. At the top of the mountains, thank goodness for Mount Misen, there was water. Otherwise, I probably would have been done. But it's really good that they do have vending machines at the top, and like this super beautiful temple. And it was snowing also for yesterday's hike. I went to Hieizan. That was where I went, and it was beautiful. The temple was extremely beautiful. Like I had such a great time. Like honestly, one of the best days so far of this year for Japan. And yeah, like hikes, I'm gonna try to do them more often. They're also such great exercise. Like I feel sore, but like not too sore to the point where I can't do stuff. I'm about, and it wasn't as bad as like Mount Misen somehow. Like this hike was harder than Mount Misen in elevation, because Misen was 500 something meters and this one was 800 right about. And somehow I'm like more okay. I think it had something to do with the water, not water, the water, the hydration levels. I definitely should have kept hydrated when I did Mount Misen, and it was dumb that I didn't. But it was an unexpected hike, so I can't blame myself. Either way, those are my tips for if you want to hike, those mountains up there. It's really fun. Bring warm clothes, bring some snacks, bring water, the usual hiking stuff. I wore these shoes actually, the Vesties. They're kind of dirty right now because I didn't clean them yet. But they're not the best shoes for hiking, but they work for me though. They were totally fine. I'm okay, even though they're a little bit on the flatter side, I guess. But yeah, really great time, and I'm going to be trying to seek out more hikes and do them maybe at least once a month, because honestly they feel great. And it was when I saw the snow there, oh my god, I just like some of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen. Like snow with the temples, to die for. But yeah, that is a quick video about my experience hiking in Japan. So catch you guys in the next one. Peace.